And welcome back. Today I have the new Superbox S5 Max. Everything is a Max plus 2 XL, whatever, but wanted to give you guys a quick review on this thing. I know you guys are interested, and leave me a comment below. Let me know if you guys have ever tested out anything like this before, or if you guys want this, shoot me an email because this is gonna go by quick. So, okay. Here we go. My email's in the comment section below if you are wondering. rohasentertainment@gmail.com. All right. Here's the device. You got your TF card slot, USB 3.0, 2.0, your restore reset button. On the back, you got your power, IR, AV. You don't get any extra cables for this stuff, but it's there. Your HDMI, Ethernet, and your optical, which again, you don't get a cable for that too. You do get a power cable, a remote, and a Ethernet cable. I've been testing this thing out because the box does say H.265 6K, and that's not the case. The capture card that I'm reading, I've tested it out plenty of times. I've done plenty of videos that shows when something is definitely 4K, and I used my cable, their cable, and it doesn't display 4K or 6K. Yeah. So I'll run this through you guys right now. The remote is actually pretty nice. It is one of those Bluetooth remotes. Bluetooth remotes? I forget what it is. You have to point at the damn thing, and then if it doesn't get pointed properly, it doesn't work. So I am using one of these guys to help me out with the process when it comes to like typing stuff out. If you go to my other channel, Rohas Streaming Tech, I actually have several videos on how to do like APKs, how to troubleshoot stuff, like a lot, like the works on that one. So make sure you guys are subscribed to both channels. All right. It does have a window here, and on the bottom there is some breathing room, some vents. When I plug it in, I don't hear any kind of fans or nothing like that, but you do get a clock and a light there. So pretty nice. Okay. Here we go. Superbox. Here is the device itself. Okay, we're going to come here to apps, and we're going to go to YouTube. I want to show you guys how the quality looks like, because I know that's like the biggest thing that people always ask. So we're going to search. We're going to come here to Rohas Travels. And if you guys don't know, I do have a third channel where I do all my travel content. Yeah, this is where it's at. So we're going to come here to, oh yeah, me and my brother-in-law went to Miami. We did a couple videos here, and yeah, look at the quality on that thing. That is very, very nice. So I'm going to hit enter here, and I'm going to come here to settings, and this is a 4K video, but it's only displaying at an upscale 1080p. It says 1440p, which is a 2K at 60 frames per second. There's no 4K. The quality looks great though. Quality looks amazing. Now, if I do back out of here, and if you look right there, it says Miami to Key West, Florida road trip. There is a 4K emblem right next to the views. Here is another video right here that is also 4K. All my videos are in 4K format. So every time I come here, this is the first thing that I check. I want to see how it looks like and if it's true 4K or not. So this one's pulling up a 4K while the other one didn't, which is pretty interesting here. Yeah, and there it is. Me and my sister just vlogging about stuff. So it kind of picks and chooses which videos is going to do 4K, which is kind of interesting because, again, all my stuff is in 4K. Okay, let's come here to AIDA64 because I know people are going to ask, well, what are the codecs on this thing? If it says 4K, why isn't it in 4K? The box actually reads that there's a codec called H.265 MPEG-4/AVC. We're going to go through that in a second here. So this thing does say it's a Superbox S5 Max. It is using Google as a manufacturer. 64 gigs of internal storage is what's read, but it's pulling up as 54 gigs of available. 4 gigs of RAM. Keep that in mind. It is using a quad core, and because I am using the official AIDA64, I get, oh, that's interesting. It totally just reset the box for some reason. Haven't had that happen to me before. I've been using it for a while, and this is the first time it's done that. So I'm just going back to AIDA64, and we're going to go to the CPU. On the CPU, it is using a Allwinner Allwinner H313 and H616 ARM Cortex quad-core A53. I always want this to be a little bit better. Allwinner is good. Allwinner is good. It's not my favorite, but it's good. For your display, this is where I'm talking about. And again, I am getting a pop-up right here, and it totally just kicked me out of the app again. So for your Android, it is running Android 12. And I want to say on the display, I totally skipped that. 1920 by 1080p Mali G31. Now, it's showing me the picture as a 1080p screen. And I know people are going to say, like, I thought this was a 4K box. It could read 4K, but it's going to display at 1080p, and that's exactly what this thing is pulling. It's pulling that it's reading at 1080p. Now, when it comes to codecs, this is the part that's super important. It does have decoders and coders for audio: LATM, 3GPP, AMR, FLOC, ALA, MLAW, MPEG, RAW, Vorbis. It doesn't have any of the surround sound codecs, but it will read them. If it does have some kind of surround sound, it will read them. For your video, it does show Allwinner AVC, which I think this thing says MPEG AVC, and I see Allwinner AVC. I see MPEG 2, MP4 VES. Again, I see AVC, H263, H264. I don't see MPEG 4 by itself, or MPEG 4-AVC, or MPEG AVC. It's kind of all just mixed up and jumbled up, but I definitely don't see H265. Some of these will read H265, but it doesn't display it, which is kind of annoying. If it's going to say it on the box, it better display it here on the device. It doesn't do that. Sorry. When it comes to live TV, these are just going to be placeholders. You could just add your apps here. So if you have like YouTube TV, Hulu TV, if you have like third-party stuff, you just click on this, click add, and then you could add your list of stuff and organize them there within your folders. If you want something really quick that you know, you're like, hey, these 6 apps are my go-to, these are the 6 that I use all the time, constantly, daily, then this is where you're going to want to put it. When it comes to your settings, I kind of went through another video of how to go through the setup. This is where you know, make sure you guys watch that video. But if you need to go through it, you can go to settings here. And then this is where it's going to be all your stuff, your network, your apps, all that stuff here. With your folders, again, when you're downloading stuff, you go to local memory. And then you come down here to download, and you could actually see all your APKs that you have downloaded. So it's going to be displayed all right here. For some reason, it's not displaying the stuff that I've downloaded so far, which is interesting because it did display it before. For some reason, it's gone now. This clears your cache, this little sweeper dude. This clears your cache, which is nice. This little fast thing is going to fast.com to check your speed test. Your trash, this is where you could uninstall your apps. Your little microphone, this is for how to set up your mic and stuff like that on your device, on your remote. You got your keyboard, which is just FN shortcuts, and then if you need to talk to customer service, this is how you get online support and stuff like that. When it comes to your remote, the remote looks pretty good. It has a lot of features on there, like your inputs for your TVs. This is going to be shortcuts for your actual apps. And then all this is all standard stuff. It's going to be all basic standard stuff. The device does not come with batteries. So keep that in mind when you are setting this thing up. But other than that, that's pretty much the device. Is it worth it? That's the question that you guys got to ask yourself. Some people say, absolutely, this thing works great and has been working for years. Awesome. For some people, they're saying, I could do this in a much easier, better, more efficient way. To each their own on what they want. Everyone's preferences is different. Yeah, it works great. Everything that I tested out works pretty good. The only thing that I've seen is I've tested my AudioQuest HDMI cable. Right now I'm testing their cable, and it displays 1080p. It could read 4K and it could read 2K. I haven't seen anything reading anything higher than 4K, but it's going to display it at 1080p no matter what. No matter what. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I try to get you guys here all the latest and greatest stuff, and it's all there. All the information is all there, ready to go for you guys. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.